I almost used everything because I was buying stationaries for my siblings. So my salary was as little as 600. The exam time, when students are on holiday, you don't get paid. Hi guys, and welcome back to our YouTube channel. If it's your first time here, please don't forget to subscribe. Make sure you turn on your notifications so that you do not miss out on any of my videos. So hi, a big hi to you if you are new to this channel. If it's your very first time here, you are most welcome. On this channel, we're all about entrepreneurship. We're all about helping you start your own small business, help you grow your small business, and making more sales using the power of social media. So today's video is just a sit down video, a relaxed video, literally unreally scripted video, but I just thought of sharing some of the lessons that I learned in having the opportunity to start working in my early 20s. I got the opportunity to work as early as in my 20s, in my varsity years. So the first work that I can say basically was to be an intern in the IT department. So I used to help out, fix small problems, like connecting printers, troubleshooting, and connecting clients to printers, just all those funny small things that you do on a local area network. Logging in tickets, whoever had the query, you go and check it out. The network is not working, they can't print, they can't do all those funny things. So that was the first job that I had as an intern. I can't use it as a job because already that counts as an experience for me, and there was like a salary attached to it. So the salary then was not then, the salary was 600 Namibian dollars. Okay, 600 Namibian dollars. I know it's a lot of money, huh? That was 2013, I believe, 2012, 2013. So my salary was as little as 600. By then, my elder sister used to take care of my rent and everything else. So the 600 was for taxi, and also for printing and assignments and all that, because I was still a student. So the hours I'm not in class, I'll be on the help desk. I can do my assignment there and all that. So I was just multitasking. So this was a good way for me to gain experience as well as to earn that gas 600. So because initially we thought we were it was the three of us. We just wanted to have experience, more money. Right after working as an intern, I moved into the lecturing department, or the academic part of it. So I became a tutor. So tutoring, I wasn't full-time, it was also part-time. But why I transitioned, I believe, looking back then, it feels like I love teaching. I love sharing knowledge with other people. I love delivering message or knowledge to other people, because I was enjoying the IT part of it, but it wasn't really in my blood, because when holiday comes, when I go back home, I'll go to my high school. I'll go volunteer there as a student teacher. So I'll go teach computer studies there, because I was doing IT in university. I did computer studies in school. I think that's what prepared me to go do IT in university. So that is just a roughly background to it. So when I moved to the academic part of it, it was also not full-time, it was part-time. So we were getting paid hourly. So hourly, that was your salary, which means when it's exam time, when students are on holiday, you don't get paid. So I had to learn how to use my money. So that is lesson number one. Number one, the fact that the salary was only from November, late October, let me just say late October, November, December, there's no salary. Up to January, only late February. So that's 5 months already without a salary. And then May, June, July, there's no salary. So I had to learn how to use my money. But luckily enough, when it was exam time, I could invigilate also. So I was part of the vigilation team, and we used to get paid per hour. I think it was $35 per hour or something like that. So I learned to hustle at an early age. So the money didn't really matter to me, whether it's a small portion, whether it's like a $5, it made a difference in my life. So so the only money that I had, it was that teaching time, and then the exam is roughly a month. So let's say if exam is in late October, classes are done. November, no classes. Late November to early December, so that is almost a month. That's where I can make, I can't remember, but it was 35 per hour. So exams, maybe it's 3 weeks, so 35 times, whew, it depends when you have a slot to go and invigilate. So but that wasn't really much compared to the tutoring hours that I had. So this is how I used to do it. The first thing that I would do, I would pay my rent up front. I would pay my rent up front at least 4 months with the tutoring money. So to give you a brief background, when I moved to academic, I told my sister to stop paying for me, and yeah, they would just send in support, like small parcel food, traditional food here and there, and if they really want to give me money, small money here and there. It was not like monthly thing, because I just decided I wanted to grow up. I wanted to be independent. I wanted to do things by myself. I didn't want to be, you know, dependent on anybody, bothering them, because she also had kids that when I was starting going to university. So I was like, I cannot be so selfish. Her paying for me, paying for her kids, it wasn't working. I'm not that selfish. So I was like, it's fine, you can stop, I'll take care of myself. So that's how I supported myself until 2016. This started, I think, around 2014-15. So yeah, like I said, how to manage my finances stuff. The first thing was to pay my rent in advance. So this is something that you want to do if you are, you know, a student, or if you are a young professional that just started working, you're not staying with your parents, you're far from your parents, you are renting. So if you know your money is not, if you're having a part-time job, it's best to pay upfront your rent, so that whatever you're making in these other, there are months that you're not so sure that you're going to have a fixed salary, then you can have that and put it in your savings, or you can buy food or do something like that. So I would sacrifice and put everything into rent. So 3 or 4 months, pay everything in advance. And then the rent was 1.8. Yeah, I was staying in a garage where people park cars. 1.8, and there was a toilet outside and the shower. So it was quite big. So I moved into that place with just a wardrobe and a bed, right? And these things I bought through NASFAF. That's a story for another day. So those are the 2 things that I moved in. So I'll pay upfront my rent, so that whatever money that I'm making, I can dress up my room, I can get a microwave, I can get curtains, I can get food, I can get a couch, I could get the TV. A TV is the only thing that I took on account. I was paying for it monthly. The TV then was really expensive, a flat screen TV. So that's the one thing that I was paying in installments. But I would also pay in upfront. But though it's not possible to pay upfront in the store, but I'll just keep the money in the envelope to say this is for month 1, month 2, month 3, month 4 for the TV. So that's how I managed with the TV. And the months that I could pay more, way more than what I'm supposed to pay for that month for the TV. Another thing that I did with money, because I couldn't dress myself like on a monthly basis, like you saw the way I already explained how my job was, I couldn't afford like to have a whole grocery one time, a whole clothing shopping one time, to buy whatever I want. So another thing that I did was to always lay by my stuff. Okay, you see there are shops that can allow you to lay by. So I've been doing this labor for long. You go to Ackermans. I used to go to Ackermans sometimes. It was Ackermans, it was Pep, it was Style, it was Can't remember other shops, but just put everything on lay-by. The lay-by can be as much as 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. Just take maybe 5 beddings. Then I know that I'm not going to buy beddings in the next full year, because those 5 are enough. I can interchanging them. I can buy what is this, mats in the house, in the room. Like I said, it was just a garage, so I needed to decorate the place. I needed to make it comfortable for myself. I needed to make it feel home, so that I have a reason to stay home. If I feel like staying home, I can literally just stay home in my comfort zone. I can eat what I want. So lay-by was one of the things I would do. Lay-by my stuff. After 3 months, you go and take them out, because lay-by then I think it was just 3 months. So after 3 months, you go and get it. And when you come home after releasing your lay-by, it feels like you really shopped a lot. You went for a big shopping, because it's a lot of nice things. Now you can decorate your bed however you feel like. You can do this and that, so please try that. Another thing that I would do was traveling money. I used to bring in my siblings, my last two brothers. They would come for holiday, like December holiday. They would come. I just ask my parents to pay for them to come, then I'll pay for them going back. I feel like my baby is crying, but I know it's not. It's probably not him. On one time, I remember, I think 2015, we got a trip to go to the coast. Then my little brother, the one who follows me, he was doing his internships in Soko, because he was at NIMT, so he decided to do his internships in Soko. So our accommodation was with this brother of mine. So because they were renting, so he would give us a room, then he go sleep with his friends. And this was the first time I really got to experience also being on the train. I was like, I want to know what a train feels like. So that's how we got on this train. We went to the coast, and it was very cheap. I think it was for them, for the 2 boys was 40 or 80. Then for me it was 100 or 120. No, it cannot be. It was always below 100, because by cars it was already 100 and something, so we were below 100. So it was really interesting. We would hear our parents, my father especially, talking about being on a train and what not. So I was like, I want to try this train thing. We finally tried it, and it was so nice. We're coming back. We didn't come back with the train because it wasn't that pleasant. It was a nice experience at first, but you wouldn't want to repeat it, because it takes really long for a short distance, and it takes you overnight. It felt horrible, because you are used to like within 2 hours you're already next to your next destination. So we came back with normal transport. So that is how I used to save my money. Another way I would save my money is now this money that I'll make now for invigilation. I think the money for invigilation actually was the one for traveling. It's the one that I would use for traveling. They can going for holidays, paying for myself and the boys and my other siblings. So it was really nice, because with this part-time job that I had, I could still share my little money with my siblings. It wasn't much, but I could share money with my siblings. With my parents, I could at least buy them airtime or something like that. That's how awesome it was. Now, to replace or to make this money back, because there's times I would almost overspend. I remember another holiday whereby when I was back home for holiday, I almost used everything, because I was buying stationaries for my siblings, and I needed money to come back. Because so you know what, I had to start doing nails. I did nails that holiday. Nails. $100. $150 I think with tips, 100 with tips. So that's how I made money to come back, so that it could sustain me January and February. Because February, really, you don't count February, because sometimes I'll just work 1 week, and in 1 week you only get to teach twice, so that is only 4 hours. So and it was 150 then. So 150, 300, 600, that will be a salary for the first month, that is February. So March is when maybe you can now start making your money, depending on how many modules that I'm allocated, depending on how many times I'll teach. Another thing that I also do with my money was to make sure that I bought enough food. I used to buy food in bulk, and in that way it helps me not to buy food in the next 2 months, next 3 months, you know. And also one thing that I also did was to buy cold drinks in cases, you know, a case of 24. I could buy cold drinks, I could buy juice, just so that, you know, throughout the month I don't have to go to the shops to go and buy lunch every day, but I'll just cook, take a baggie to work, take a cool drink from my fridge, and just go have my lunch. So that is just what also saved me. Another thing that can save you regarding lunch is also if you go in ShopRite, Checkers, whatever it is, there's those pies that they sell that are frozen. So you can buy those. You can buy 5, 10, 15, 20 of them if you wish, or even 10. Then you have your crate of cool drinks, which are 24 already. That is enough for the whole month. I keep saying cold drinks because it's easier, but juice is more safe, is more healthier, because after a month or two I was suffering from gastric because of cold drinks, and I'll buy these cold drinks right here at Coca-Cola. So I'll just come and get a crate of 25, go put it at home, put 7 for that week in the fridge, then I'll just be taking from the fridge going to work. So you could do that, buy from Coca-Cola in bulk. That could be your juice and your water, and then you go to ShopRite, you go and get your pies. You can get pies, you can get sausage rolls and whatnot, if that's what you prefer to eat. So that is something that you could do. You mix those ones. You can buy samosas, you can buy pizza, all those frozen dough food. Then you put it in the fridge so that when it's time to go to work, you can just throw it in your microwave. Then you have your lunch, throw it in your microwave, you take your juice, your water, you go to work with. Then when you're at work, you don't have that thing like you only have money for lunch for the first 2 weeks. The other 2 weeks you don't have anything to eat anymore. You're now relying on your colleagues. So wrong. So wrong. So just go make sure that you buy those things, so then you are sorted for the whole month and you don't even have to bother anybody. So guys, that is also one thing that you want to consider. Buy food in bulk so that you don't have to buy in the next few months, because then the money that you get in those 2-3 months to come, it's just money that you put in your pocket for something useful. If you're also having a part-time job, how do you manage your money? Let me know in the comment section, because it's just wow. And you know, like, I can't even compare my time to your time now, guys, because the inflation, food, everything is literally expensive. Taxi, everything is expensive. So guys, if it's your first time here, don't forget to subscribe, turn on notification, and let me know in the comment section if you learned something from this video, or if it's just, you know, what you're doing, if it's exactly what you're doing. I'll see you guys in my next video. Love you.